Okay, guys, right. I'm going to introduce to you the task we want you to do this week in ICT. And it's a project that we are doing together with the History and Geography department. And it is a bit of a reward for all the hard work you've done in your ICT lessons over the last 2 or 3 weeks, creating those SketchUp projects. I've been so proud to see the work you've done on the SketchUp project. Lots of you are way better than I am at SketchUp right now. The stuff that you've done, the way you've learned it has been fantastic. So this is a little reward. It's a cross-curricular project. Okay, so it looks at history, it looks at geography, there's a little bit of maths and English and science in there too, and it's all done through ICT. So this is our cross-curricular project for you this week. So you're going to go to this website here, okay, wolseyacademy.com. The link will be on your Google Classroom, and you get to this front page here. Now, try and do this on a desktop, okay? If you do it on your mobile phone, it doesn't work as well. So my advice is definitely try and do this on a desktop. So when you get there, it says free history games, and you'll see there's a selection here of 4 games that you are able to play. And there's this weird thing here called a codex. Now, if you click on it, so if I click on the Becket one, so there's 4 periods of history: 1066, Becket, King John, and Black Death. Okay, all important events in history. And basically what happens is you play a game. And as you play the game, you complete the workbook. So let me show you the game. Where's the game gone? Right, so if I click on Becket, this is the Becket game. I press new game. Okay, and I'm just going to mute, because it's got some music to it, so I'm just going to mute the site for the time being. And this is the Becket game, for example, okay? And you get straight in, and you're this character here, and you can walk around. And this is a map of England, and you can walk around, and it says, do you want to enter the city? So you say yes, and it will load the city. So there you are. Oh, you want to exit? No. So here you are. You can walk around, and you talk to the different people, okay? And these people all give you clues about what was going on in history at that time. So this is the Becket game. So you click on Becket here to access the Becket game, right? Once you've done that, click on this button here. It's called Codex. It downloads this thing here. Now, Codex is basically a workbook, all right? I've called it a codex just to make it sound a bit fancier, but really it's just a workbook. And you can, 2 choices, 3 choices really. You can, if you've got a printer at home and you want to, you can print the workbook. And then as you can see, for every map that you go to, so Bristol, map 1, and here I am, I'm in Bristol, I've got questions to answer, okay? If someone cannot pay the church tithe, what can they do instead? Where does the church keep what they grow? So that's the first question that I need to go around and I need to ask people. I need to talk to people and find out what they know. And if I can discover the answer to that question by talking to the people, then I can write the answer down in that box. Next one, what is a clergyman? Okay, what services do the monasteries provide? Who brought the idea of monasteries to Western Europe? Okay, so you can look and answer those questions. Next page, London, right? So how do you get to London? Well, you exit the map. Okay, do you wish to go back to the English mainland? Yes. So you exit and you walk over here and you try and find London. There it is. Okay, do you wish to enter London? Yes. And the same thing again, you walk around and you talk to the people in London this time. Okay, London, if you go up here, has got a castle. You can talk to the knights, talk to this person here, Henry II himself, okay? And by talking to these characters, you find the answers to these questions, okay? And there's a Canterbury map for you to answer there as well, all right? So that's what you need to try and do. Now, let's say, you can print it, write the answers down, take a picture of it and send it to your teacher. You could screenshot it or write directly onto the PDF on your computer and send that to your teacher. If you want to, you can just write the answers on a piece of paper, take a picture and send that to your teacher. Now, I'd like you all to try and have a go at least one of the games. If you want to try and do all 4, that'd be fantastic. Okay, if you try and do all 4, let your teacher know that's what you've done, because that, and we can mention you for rewards. because that would be a fantastic thing to try and do in the last week of school. The only different one here is you click on Black Death. That takes you to a slightly different screen, takes you to here. It's the same sort of thing, but rather than walking around the map, this time you can just click directly on the city, and it will load up and take you to that game. Okay. The codex for the Black Death is not quite there yet. It will appear probably the next couple of days. So there should be a button here that says codex. If you see the codex button when you go on here, the website, click on that. Okay. So recap, go to wolseyacademy.com, click on one of the games, download the codex. Okay. Either print it or just write on the computer, answer the questions. You answer the questions by talking to the people. Okay. That's your task for this week. Okay, so again, congratulations on reaching the final week of distance learning, and you really have earned this kind of reward activity. So try and enjoy it, learn what you can from it, and let your teachers know how you get on. Okay, good luck. And if I don't see you again, have a fantastic summer holiday.